What if I told you that a handful of ordinary fruits sitting on your grocery shelf right now could quiet aching knees, end those midnight leg cramps, and banish the pins and needles tingling in your hands? Before you watch the video, remember to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss our latest content. Picture this. You're in your 60s. You rise from a chair and feel your knees protest. Your calves tighten at night, or your fingers go numb for no reason. It's frustrating. It's worrying. And you may have been told it's just getting old. But what if much of this comes down to one overlooked protein, collagen, whose production drops dramatically with age? This short piece will show you a different path. Simple, science-inspired choices from nature that help rebuild and protect the body's scaffolding, improve circulation, and calm inflammation. I'll introduce 8 specific fruits that work together as a practical toolkit. Some provide the vitamin C that builds new collagen. Others supply unique enzymes that help your body use collagen more efficiently. And others shield what you already have from breakdown. No pills, no fancy clinics. Just everyday foods, explained with evidence and real-life examples. By the end of this opening, you'll feel intrigued enough to try one small change tomorrow morning, and you'll understand why hundreds of older adults report steadier legs, fewer cramps, and less joint pain after adding these fruits into their routines. Add one fruit daily, and you may see measurable improvements within a few weeks. If that image resonated, the hopeful truth is simple. You can give your body the raw materials and helpers it needs to rebuild its scaffolding, without pills or fancy treatments. In short, focus on fruits that deliver vitamin C for collagen synthesis, proteolytic enzymes to help collagen absorption, antioxidants to stop breakdown, and compounds that boost circulation. Vitamin C is the biochemical cornerstone that enables procollagen formation. Enzymes like bromelain, papain, and actinidin help break proteins into collagen-ready peptides. Anthocyanins and flavonoids inhibit collagen-degrading MMPs and calm inflammation, and nutrients that raise nitric oxide or provide potassium and manganese improve microcirculation and enzymatic cofactors. Together, these mechanisms lower joint stiffness, reduce nighttime leg cramps and tingling from poor blood flow, and support muscle strength and balance. Best of all, these actions are cumulative and synergistic, which is why a daily, varied intake of the right fruits can be a practical, evidence-informed strategy before we dive into each fruit in detail. We'll start with a gentle yet potent opener, an ancient berry from Ayurveda that kickstarts collagen production without upsetting sensitive stomachs. Amla, or Indian gooseberry, stands out for its extraordinary vitamin C. About 478 milligrams per 100 grams, providing raw material for procollagen formation. That's over 10 times the vitamin C in an orange, so small portions pack a real biochemical boost. Vitamin C is essential for the enzymatic reactions that stabilize and cross-link collagen fibers, so regular AMLA intake supports rebuilding connective tissue in joints, tendons, and the tiny blood vessels that nourish muscles. AMLA also supplies gallic and ellagic acids, antioxidants that shield existing collagen from oxidative damage and inflammation, slowing its breakdown and preserving structural integrity. Unlike many tart fruits, AMLA is gentle on digestion and suits older adults with sensitive stomachs, making it a practical daily option rather than an occasional treat. Practical uses include a small glass of fresh amla juice, a warm morning tea, or a teaspoon of dried amla powder blended into smoothies or yogurt. While amla may not be the strongest anti-inflammatory on the list, it lays essential biochemical groundwork, reducing oxidative stress and supplying concentrated vitamin C. So other repair-focused fruits and enzymes can work more effectively, moving from foundational vitamin C to targeted collagen protection. The next fruit brings concentrated pigments that actively defend cartilage and improve tiny vessel circulation where it matters most. Black raspberries are unusually rich in anthocyanins, the plant pigments that do more than color the fruit. These compounds inhibit matrix metalloproteinases, MMPs, the enzymes that chew up type 2 collagen in cartilage and spinal discs, so regular intake helps preserve the structural fibers that keep knees and joints resilient. Beyond protection, black raspberries improve microcirculation. Their flavonoids promote flexible small blood vessels, which means nutrients reach muscle and nerve endings more reliably, and symptoms like cold feet, tingling, or nighttime leg cramps can ease. Early human trials and lab work, as noted in the transcript, link black raspberry extracts with better joint mobility and reduced morning stiffness. Real, functional benefits for older adults. Practically, they're easy to add. A handful stirred into yogurt, or a smoothie mixed with other berries, or eaten frozen for a convenient anti-inflammatory boost. Their mild flavor and low acidity make them a senior-friendly option, and when combined with vitamin C-rich fruits, they both protect existing collagen and support new collagen formation, a complementary role that keeps the repair process moving forward. Next, blueberries, small, everyday berries with concentrated anthocyanins, act less like builders and more like delivery trucks and remodelers for damaged collagen. Blueberries are rich in anthocyanins that do double duty. They help modulate the enzymes that remove worn-out collagen and support pathways that lay down stronger, healthier fibers in their place. At the same time, they boost nitric oxide production, widening tiny blood vessels so nutrients and oxygen reach knees, calves, and nerve endings more effectively. Exactly the areas that suffer from poor circulation in older adults. Clinical work mentioned in the transcript showed that postmenopausal women who drank blueberry smoothies daily for 8 weeks experienced around a 21% improvement in peripheral blood flow, less cartilage breakdown, and reduced sensations of tingling or numbness. Practically, a daily handful, roughly 75 to 100 grams, is an easy target. Toss frozen blueberries into a morning smoothie with a protein source like Greek yogurt to combine amino acids for collagen synthesis, or mix them with black raspberries and a splash of amla for combined protection and vitamin C. Their fiber helps blunt blood sugar spikes, making them senior-friendly, while their mild taste and convenience, fresh or frozen, make them one of the simplest, most effective additions to a collagen-supportive routine. Building on blueberries' delivery role, strawberries bring abundant vitamin C, plus manganese and flavonoids that directly support type 1 collagen formation and reduce inflammation in connective tissues. These bright red berries are more than a sweet snack. They supply about 50 milligrams of vitamin C per 100 grams and a valuable source of manganese, an enzymatic cofactor needed for collagen cross-linking and tissue strength. Flavonoids, such as quercetin and camphorol in strawberries help dampen inflammatory pathways in cartilage, which can lower knee pain and ease muscle spasms that wake seniors at night. Clinical observations mentioned in the transcript tie regular strawberry intake to measurable gains in collagen synthesis and functional balance. For some older adults, everyday activities became easier after consistent consumption. Because strawberries also offer soluble fiber, they blunt post-meal blood sugar spikes and are stomach-friendly, making them a practical choice for seniors managing glucose. Eat them fresh. Mix into yogurt with a protein source to supply amino acids, or blend into a mid-morning smoothie. Paired with other fruits, strawberries act as the construction crew, reinforcing new collagen. Next, we'll turn to papaya for deeper tissue repair. Moving from surface construction to deep repair, papaya works like a biological demolition crew, clearing damaged tissue to make way for fresh collagen formation. Papaya's standout contribution is papain, a proteolytic enzyme that helps break down damaged proteins and excess tissue so the body can rebuild on a clean slate. A 2009 study in the Journal of Medicinal Food, mentioned in the transcript, found papain improves the absorption of proline and glycine, the two amino acids that form collagen's backbone, effectively jump-starting the enzymes that synthesize new collagen. Beyond enzymes, papaya supplies vitamins A, C, and E plus folate, nutrients that support cartilage repair, ligament strength, and the tiny blood vessels that nourish muscles. Because papaya is low acid and easy to digest, it's especially useful for older adults whose gut function and nutrient absorption may have declined. The fruit's enzymes make dietary protein and cofactors more bioavailable. Practically, enjoy ripe papaya slices as a snack. Blend it with pineapple for a digestion and repair smoothie. Or pair it with a protein source to combine amino acids and papain. Papaya doesn't replace other fruits' roles, but performs the crucial cleanup that allows collagen-building nutrients to work more effectively, accelerating real tissue repair and functional recovery. Now shift to a potent anti-inflammatory agent found in tropical fruit that reduces swelling, eases pain, and supports connective tissue healing from the inside out. Pineapple brings bromelain, a proteolytic enzyme studied for its anti-inflammatory and analgesic effects. Bromelain helps break down inflammatory proteins and mediators that drive swelling and pain, particularly in weight-bearing joints like knees and hips. Research noted in the transcript linked bromelain exposure with meaningful reductions in joint pain and swelling. And the enzyme also aids digestion of protein fragments, improving the availability of amino acids needed for collagen repair. Beyond enzymes, pineapple supplies vitamin C and manganese, key cofactors for collagen synthesis and cross-linking, plus B vitamins that support cellular energy during tissue healing. For practical use, prioritize fresh pineapple because bromelain is heat-sensitive and largely lost in canning. Enjoy slices. Blend it with papaya or kiwi for a repair-focused smoothie, or add a pinch of ginger to enhance circulation. Be mindful that fresh pineapple can irritate sensitive mouths, and if you take anticoagulant medications or have a bleeding disorder, consult your clinician before using high doses of bromelain. Next, meet a humble tropical fruit that combines enormous vitamin C with flavonoids and potassium to strengthen collagen, reduce inflammation, and support circulation in older adults. Guava delivers roughly 200 to 300 milligrams of vitamin C per 100 grams, far more than most citrus, providing the raw material for both type I and II collagen synthesis. Vitamin C supports formation of hydroxyproline and collagen cross-links, helping fibers become stronger and more resilient. Guava's flavonoids, notably quercetin, tamp down inflammatory enzymes that accelerate cartilage breakdown, easing joint pain and muscle cramps. Its potassium content aids vascular health and microcirculation to calves and feet, while soluble fiber helps stabilize blood sugar. Important because glycemic swings worsen neuropathy and poor circulation. A 2012 clinical report, cited in the transcript, found daily guava intake for 6 weeks increased collagen density, lowered knee inflammation, and improved walking ability in older adults. Practically, eat guava fresh. Add it to a papaya pineapple smoothie, or sip unsweetened guava juice. Many seniors notice fewer cramps and steadier legs within 3 to 4 weeks. In a collagen support strategy, guava acts like an architect, designing circulation and scaffolding so other fruits' enzymes and vitamin C can rebuild tissue more effectively. Following guava's role as an architect, kiwi acts as the master key, unlocking protein absorption and maximizing the body's ability to convert nutrients into usable collagen. Kiwi's standout enzyme, actinidin, breaks proteins into smaller peptides that are far easier for the gut to absorb and for the body to reassemble into collagen. A 2010 study in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition, cited in the transcript, reported roughly a 27% increase in collagen peptide absorption among older adults who added kiwi to their diets, accompanied by less knee fatigue and improved balance, outcomes that directly reduce fall risk. Beyond actinidin, kiwi supplies potassium, lutein, vitamin E, and soluble fiber, which support blood pressure, microcirculation, antioxidant protection, and digestive regularity. All factors that reduce nighttime leg cramps and peripheral numbness. Research from the University of Tokyo also suggests kiwi helps regulate genes tied to oxidative stress, slowing joint deterioration and preserving existing collagen. Practically, eating 1 kiwi each morning or evening leverages actinidin's protein-cleaving effects and pairs perfectly with vitamin C-rich fruits and protein sources to amplify collagen synthesis. In a coordinated fruit strategy, kiwi is the final, essential step that lets the body actually use the raw materials provided by the other fruits. With kiwi unlocking absorption, here's a simple day-by-day approach to combining these fruits so their enzymes, vitamins, and antioxidants work together for real results. Start your morning with 1 kiwi paired with a protein source, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or a small protein shake to let actinidin break down proteins and prime collagen synthesis. Mid-morning or at lunch, include a berry mix, blueberries and black raspberries, for circulation support and MMP inhibition, while a serving of strawberries supplies extra vitamin C and manganese for type 1 collagen. Add papaya or fresh pineapple post-meal a few times weekly to provide papain and bromelain for tissue cleanup and anti-inflammatory effects. Include guava 3 to 4 times weekly for sustained vitamin C, potassium, and fiber that support microcirculation and glucose stability. Use fresh or frozen fruit. Avoid canned or overcooked sources that destroy enzymes. Keep portions sensible, roughly 1 kiwi, 75 to 100 grams berries, or 100 to 150 grams tropical fruit, and balance with dietary protein and healthy fats. If you take blood thinners, have allergies, or manage diabetes, check with your clinician before large intakes. Expect small gains in cramps and circulation within 3 to 4 weeks, and more notable strength and joint changes by 2 months when this routine is consistent. To make the advice concrete, consider a real-world timeline. Small daily changes often lead to early improvements in circulation and cramp frequency within weeks, and clearer mobility gains by months. Take the example from the transcript. A 68-year-old who redesigned her daily routine, adding kiwi and guava in the morning, berries at lunch, and papaya or pineapple later in the day. Within 3 weeks, she reported standing up from chairs without gripping the armrests. By 8 weeks, she was walking a mile daily with substantially less pain. These outcomes show how cumulative, complementary effects, enzyme-driven absorption, vitamin C-driven collagen synthesis, and anti-inflammatory proteases translate into measurable function. Clinically, sensory symptoms, tingling, cold extremities, tend to ease first as microcirculation improves. Cramp frequency and nighttime discomfort decline next as inflammation drops. Finally, strength and balance advance as connective tissue rebuilds. Practical guidance. Keep portions modest. Pair fruits with a protein source to supply amino acids. Rotate varieties to cover enzymes and antioxidants, and prefer fresh or frozen over canned. If you take blood thinners or have allergies, consult your clinician before high intake. The takeaway: consistent, simple, fruit-focused changes can produce small comforts within weeks and meaningful mobility improvements within 2 months. Building on that practical timeline, the central message is simple but powerful. Small, consistent changes in what you eat can meaningfully reclaim strength, steadiness, and comfort as you age. Rather than chasing expensive fixes, focus on a daily, varied intake of fruits that supply vitamin C, proteolytic enzymes, antioxidants, and circulation-supporting nutrients, paired with modest amounts of protein, to give your body the raw materials and tools it needs to rebuild and protect collagen. Expect gradual progress. Tingling and cramps often ease first as microcirculation improves, followed by reductions in pain and swelling, then steady gains in strength and balance. This approach respects the realities of older bodies, gentle, cumulative, and practical, and it fits into ordinary routines. A kiwi with yogurt in the morning, berries at lunch, papaya or pineapple a few times a week, and guava for sustained vitamin C. Importantly, this isn't a promise of overnight miracles, but an invitation to empowerment. Consistency, modest portions, and clinician guidance when needed, especially for those on blood thinners or managing diabetes, turn everyday shopping choices into long-term functional improvements. Start small, build habits, and measure progress in weeks and months rather than days. Be patient and keep a simple log of symptoms to track trends and stay motivated. In the end, rebuilding collagen, easing joint strain, and restoring mobility isn't about radical overhauls. It's about daily, sustainable choices that quietly add up. The right fruits, in the right combinations, give your body both the building blocks and the activation signals it needs to repair and protect tissue, all while supporting circulation and reducing inflammation. For older adults, This means more than just less pain. It means walking with confidence, sleeping without cramps, and moving through the day with greater freedom. Your kitchen can be your most powerful medicine cabinet, and every bite can be a step toward stronger, steadier years ahead.